Topic: Self-respect, values, and the price of instant gratification. Written by Professor Paul, Ph.D., M.E. Foundation. Monthly Lecture, Series 61st, June 5th, 2026. Every individual desire to be respected, valued, and recognized. Yet a fundamental truth remains. If you do not respect yourself, it becomes difficult for others to genuinely respect you. Self-respect is the foundation upon which dignity, confidence, credibility, and influence are built. A person without self-esteem is like a house without a roof, exposed to every storm, vulnerable to every pressure, and unable to provide lasting stability. The true worth of an individual is not determined by wealth, titles, social status, or public recognition. Rather, it is sustained by the values that guide thoughts, decisions, and actions. Character, integrity, discipline, accountability, and honesty are the invisible assets that determine who a person becomes. You are ultimately defined not by what you possess, but by what resides within you. Values shape identity, and identity shapes destiny. We live in an increasingly competitive world where relevance is closely connected to knowledge, competence, innovation, and character. The opportunities available today are vast, but so are the challenges. No one can permanently rise above the quality of what exists within them. Personal growth, continuous learning, and self-development are not optional. They are necessities for excellence. The future belongs to those who invest in building themselves before seeking recognition from others. Many people spend their lives depending on others to validate, promote, or elevate them. Such dependence is dangerous because it places one's future in the hands of circumstances and people whose interests may change. Building your future solely on the support of others is like sitting on a time bomb. Eventually, disappointment, betrayal, or neglect may occur. Sustainable success comes from developing competence, cultivating character, and creating value that cannot be ignored. This lesson becomes even more important when leadership is involved. Individuals who lack self-respect, personal conviction, and strong values often become unstable leaders. They easily compromise principles for personal gain, exchange long-term impact for short-term benefits, and sacrifice the future for immediate gratification. Such leaders are followers of convenience rather than champions of vision. They seek positions for what they can obtain, rather than for what they can contribute. History repeatedly demonstrates that leaders who build their influence on selfish interests often end in disappointment, disgrace, or irrelevance because their foundation was never built on enduring values. One of the greatest dangers of our time is the culture of instant gratification. Many individuals are willing to sell their rights, compromise their conscience, and mortgage their future for temporary rewards. They focus on immediate comfort rather than lasting significance. Legacy means little to them because their attention is fixed on personal gain rather than generational impact. Yet, every meaningful family, institution, and society was built by people who were willing to sacrifice immediate pleasure for long-term success and the benefit of future generations. A timeless principle states, "By their fruits you shall know them." The true character of a person is revealed not by their promises, titles, or public image, but by the results of their actions and the impact they have on others. If you observe someone consistently treating people unfairly, oppressing others, abusing authority, or taking advantage of the vulnerable, do not assume that you will be exempt from such behavior. It may simply be a matter of time before the same conduct is directed toward you. Character patterns rarely remain hidden forever. Just as a leopard cannot change its spots overnight, deeply ingrained habits and values eventually reveal themselves. While people can grow and improve through genuine transformation and accountability, repeated patterns of dishonesty, selfishness, cruelty, or betrayal should never be ignored. Wisdom requires observing not only what people say, but also what they repeatedly do. Equally important is the company you keep. take a careful look at the people with whom you associate. Over time, you will discover whether they are adding value to your life or gradually influencing your conduct for the worse. Associations are powerful because human beings naturally absorb the attitudes, habits, priorities, and values of those around them. The wrong relationships can erode character, diminish purpose, and distract individuals from their destiny. The right relationships, however, can inspire growth, wisdom, discipline, and excellence. In today's complex and uncertain world, discernment is more important than ever. Betrayal, opportunism, and self-interest have become common realities in many social, political, and professional environments. Not everyone who seeks your loyalty deserves your trust. Not everyone who offers quick rewards has your best interests at heart. Therefore, be wise in your daily decisions. Evaluate people by their character, not merely by their words. Judge leadership by service, not by slogans. Measure relationships by mutual growth, not by temporary benefits. In the end, self-respect is the beginning of respect from others. Values are the foundation of lasting relevance. Character is the currency of enduring leadership. Those who build themselves from within create a future of significance, while those who trade their principles for temporary rewards often discover that instant gratification produces long-term regret. Build your life on values, guard your integrity, choose your associations wisely, and strive to leave a legacy that will benefit generations yet unborn. Success may attract attention, but it is character that earns respect, and it is legacy that gives life its enduring meaning. Courtesy of Me Foundation, committed to human capacity, building worldwide. Just a voice of reasoning in a complex dispensation. Thank you for listening and kindly share to inspire others.